got strengths and weaknesses. In fact, suddenly the red car of Syndicate dropped away from it. So it's like they're on elastic, it's some check the dynamics.
Jack Bellinger was one of the original 1, 2, 3 walks.
Really?
Infield here at Snetterton, where you saw he was losing the time. Going past the line, he can challenge.
So that is for the Class D lead, the 16 car. Now look at the mountain joined together. The yellow car of James Sumner, trying to find a way. Is he going to get a good run down in towards Murray? He's looking one way, looking the other. And probably not the easiest thing to suddenly force an overtaking. I've always been intrigued. What are these things like to drive? Because they don't look as though they'd be the easiest.
Yeah. These are the two courses. Here comes James Sumner up the inside, going up to Richie's, and looked like he had a good run out of Murray's there, but towards the end of the straight, when Syndicate seems to have good straight lines, they want to start by over up the inside. Sumner does go through, and that takes the class lead away from Syndicate. So it's James Sumner, the 22 car, that leads Class D there. That's 7th overall.
Someone made a whole load of places on that last lap of the 26 car. My favourite that I openly said, Greg Parnell in the aero. With his roof off, like I say, I prefer he's got his roof off.
He started 19th, he's 12th now. So.
Yeah, he just made up 4 places in the last lap, so cracking this time round. That's 3 laps completed so far. What have we got left? 22.25 minutes left to go. Now the 22 car, James Sumner, the yellow car, just heading towards Agostini. We made the comment that he'd managed to get past Brett Syndicate, and not only has he done that, well, I was about to say he's starting to pull away, but he just missed the apex by the looks of it. Just really drifted out wide through Agostini there, and disappeared behind the tree, ready to come out. They've definitely done behind Bellingham.
Over the grass out of Hamilton, he's lost the lead again. So back in front goes Brett Syndicate. Against some of that hard work on the last lap to go through, he lost it.
2 consecutive corners then. It looked like he was a dog trying to change direction on the kitchen floor. He just could not get his grip down.
They're heavy cars and powerful cars.
Yeah, wooden dash is never going to be light, is it?
Up front on the last lap, Parnell and Goddard done both at the same time. Now they're going quicker. Keep on coming quick laps. Only done in qualifying this morning.
Milbank was just suddenly, so that's the 15th car, which starts that quicker. Here, coming across the line now comes the 45 car of Parsons, leading his class, ergo leading his the overall championship. We see that Sumner's got back ahead of Syndicate. They go down towards Rich's, and they're still side by side as they go towards Rich's, and we look towards the camera to see how that one comes out, and suddenly it is the black car of Syndicate that has just managed to do it. So 16 from 17 again.
Great battle in Class D. Like I said, Donington we saw good battles in the less powered classes, and we're seeing that again here at Snetterton. So
yeah, I wonder what's happened to Bellinger though, the red number 17. But the 17 car Bellinger, the red car's fallen away from those two.
Looking at qualifying, James Sumner has really improved. He was 2 seconds slower than Syndicate in qualifying. And he seems to have brought that gap down. That's actually quicker on the whole, but he's that behind, isn't he? Thanks for Agostini. So we'll see as the race goes on. Donington as well, Jack Bellinger got quicker sort of as the race got on. He's probably one of the most important drivers on the grid, actually. It's a big Morgan family affair, really.
It is, isn't it? It's a shame we haven't got the Elliotts here anymore. have it down here somewhere. But and his dad, of course, used to race as well, but they seem to have taken time out at the moment, which is a real shame. Elliot Patterson, sorry, so it's the Patterson. So Elliot Patterson.
Yeah,
it's true, it's 5 seconds slow. Still going on the number 15 car of John Milbank. That is from Class J honours. They are so close now, and still Milbank 15 just lacking a little bit quicker. Where's that count? 777.
Here are Class D guys again, and the slipstream being used by James Sumner. It's all the slipstream was pretty effective in these cars.
I guess they're like bricks going through the air, aren't they? You look at them, especially these older ones. Unlike the Class A at the front, they're very sleek. Under the hood, but those ones, they're just sort of like raw bricks going through, which of course lends itself to great slipstreaming, doesn't it?
You kind of wouldn't, not something you really think of this type of racing, but we're really seeing it here. It's lots of long straights around it. Stayed ahead this time, perhaps a bit later on the brakes. Yes, something's still there behind, but
which I think is bad news for some of the black number 16 car seems stronger on this infield section, doesn't it? The handling just seems a little bit tighter through the twiddly bits on the infield.
There's obviously something to do. With dodgy plays, you could lose a lot of time, particularly where there are the battles.
Keith Arles, though, crosses the line for the 6th time, still comfortably. That's quicker than he went in qualifying. He did a 2:07 in qualifying, so he's found something special there. That roar in the background you may have heard is the number 10 car of Philip Goddard, and he is running 6th in race, 6th in Class A, 2nd in Class, second in Class A. He's 2:11 now, so that one's actually losing time.
In the race, it's still Phil Thomas ahead of John Milbank. They charge up 13 seconds off the overall total, only half a second apart. Then it's got the leader in place of Phil Thomas. Then the next class group will be that Class D battle that we mentioned quite a few ways already. Here comes half the car, but he's still going okay. Then in 7th is Rex Snetterton.
And I think that's what I would say. The fact that the yellow car of Sumner, 22 Sumner, wasn't able to make the challenge down in towards Riches the last time round, it meant that they went into the infield with past far enough ahead that he then went into his strength, which is this twiddly infield, and that's why we saw as they come across the line this time, he's just stretched his legs.
And he's done a personal best lap as well, a 2:17.2. Before, a personal best to extend that gap to 1.5 seconds, and as you were saying earlier, Jack Bellinger falling away, he's the best part of 6 seconds behind, but now he's involved in the battle.
Lovely sound as I pause and just listen to Keith Arles, our leader, screaming through, and still, it's just blown up to a 2:07. Second place car. I just love the thing on yellow textiles. Obviously it's black, it's just got the front of the bodywork, at the bottom of the front bodywork, it's got those yellow flashes, just makes it stand out. But that car's now consistently in the 2:11s, whereas he has done a 2:08, so I think he just knows that there's nothing that he can do. Through goes the yellow and black number 67 car of Dominic House. In fact, it's the the only car left in Class G, because obviously we were walking.
I think Andrew Thompson would have been right up there, wouldn't he? We've still seen him win overall this year 3 times. So Andrew Thompson, the quick driver in this challenge. Last day back really. It's only a second ahead of John Milton. And on the last lap,
Funny what pressure does, isn't it? You can see that the wheelback car behind him getting bigger in his mirrors, and he's suddenly pushed into that mess that means that he's now stretched it over a second. No longer
and that car D battle going up as well, 2.4 seconds between Brett Sindicum and James Sumner. So the battle we were watching just sort of extending out at the moment.
Bellinger's just lost another place, the red number 17 car. Was involved in the car. Sumner. He's just been passed by the number 42 car.
Big issue up at Coram, Chris, look, somebody's blown an engine. That's not our leader, is it? I think it might be Keith Arlen. He pulled, so we can't see the number anymore, but Keith Arles hasn't come through, so it looks like Phil Goddard is our new race leader. It looks like Keith Arles has blown an engine, unfortunately, heading through Coram Curve.
Wow, and now, and then I think it may be plenty of run off, and just stepped off the grass. Now, hopefully that was just more attention got taken away, and it was psychological oil. But we'll see, we'll see. Now I think that could have been quite a significant one, because was that possibly Dominic House that ran wide there?
Phil Goddard's come through, we haven't had House yet though.
There he is. So was it him that ran?
A bit slow at that, anyway, 250. Goddard's well off the pace now too, so one of the track is pretty slippery up there.
Of course they would have been one of the first couple of cars to get on there. That's a fast part of the circuit to have oil on, isn't it? That's like real senior pants grip on the wrist. Anyway, isn't it? And if you suddenly find that, oh, I'm not sticking to the road, that's terrifying.
Big twitch there, heading through Coram. Look at the lap times, they're going right out for everyone. Thomas 1.6 seconds of Milbank.
Someone else, it's actually quite early in Coram, because of those, isn't it? They're basically not even getting the apex, are they?
And the problem there is once you're sliding out wide, then you've got a big problem for the rest of the corner. Tightening up through free profile. The air away from the big off there, and so that's Greg Parnell. He's avoided hitting anything. That's a good job. MSB pushed their barriers back a few years ago, because Nicky had a big switch and shut the car off course. He's going to return. I mean, it can be pretty exciting for the guys up there at course. The marshals are hard at work. Somebody else there. They're so far away from it.
Suggest that it's not. Oh, another one off onto the grass on the exit of Coram, and that one.